Kaylin's going to be a little bit late, but she said to start without her. So we're starting without her. Well, she's listening
I'm
in.
here, but I'm just listening.
Yeah.
You do you.
So, when you last left off, the party was accosted by Venom Fang, a young green dragon who pretty much very much showed the strength of a dragon and why they are considered an apex predator. However, you all were let off after a show of supplication and deference to the young young tyrant. Uh, After a short bit of rest, you all continued on your way down to Old Owl Well, a old military outpost now laying in ruins, where Ginkgo had scouted ahead to find that there was a red wizard of Thay that was doing necromantic arts and raising dead. Um, Ginkgo was not spotted as he went throughout his scouting run, but upon coming back, you all learned about this mage and what was there, and you all seemed to be quite gung ho to kick some ass. So, we open up to you all just outside of Old Owl Well. Is there anything that anyone would like to do as you all approach in preparation?
I'm gonna go in stealth. Obi, you should join me in stealth. Unless there's something else you want to do before you go stealth.
My dear compatriots, there's something that we understand. There's a series of undead inside of that tower. I feel as if the first move that I shall make is if I get into close proximity of that entrance at the beginning, I think might be able to get the undead that is within it to no longer wish to engage in battle for at least a short period of time.
How would you do that?
My dear friend, I have the ability to make undead wish they were not near me. I will use my holy radiance in their presence and try to turn them away.
I was gonna say I don't understand. I like being near you. You're a pretty charismatic fellow.
My dearest friend, I do appreciate that, and I do enjoy my time with you as well. But so long since you are not an undead fiend, you have nothing to worry about when I cast this spell.
Lennar checks his pulse.
No, I think I'm alive.
I mean, is Scarlet undead?
I don't know if she's classified enough undead as that would affect her.
I don't think she's undead.
You can make me a religion check.
Scarlet's
I'm half, aren't I? I'm half dead, half alive.
That's the definition of undead. Best of luck to you.
You have no idea.
Well, I think I'm just gonna mosey on away.
Yeah, you're gonna
from
stay.
you.
You're gonna stay in the back. So I'll go in. Me and Obi want to go in. We can take out the necromancer while you go in and block the doorway. Lothar and Draxus.
I'm just gonna chill back here.
You just get a line of sight. You stay back. You use. Do you have any ranged abilities?
I got my bow.
So you stay back. You use your ranged. We will go and we'll take out necromancer, and Draxus and Lothar will block the doorway of the undead.
I mean, have we decided we're going in there sword swinging, or we're gonna try to talk to him first?
Nah, this is sword swinging, babe. That's the necromancer in there. I'm sorry, metagame. Do I know that's the necromancer? There's a whole bunch of undead, and he's
One
up
would
there.
assume that a bunch of undead would be controlled by a necromancer.
Yeah, that's
Didn't
what
we
I
get a
thought.
quest to deal with a necromancer?
We have a
So
quest to
could
deal with the
assume-
necromancer at Old Elruin. You know it,
So
baby.
we know it's a necromancer.
We wrecking shit tonight. I'm sorry, I'm
All
about to
right.
battle a bunch of undead. I'm very excited.
Yeah, I'm seeing this. Well, I think some initiative would need to be rolled.
Can we not get a surprise round though?
I think some initiative would need to be rolled.
Oh,
Did I already go stealth?
You can roll stealth. I will
That-
roll for you.
that
Chris.
might be the best initiative I've ever had.
As I need to juggle a couple of character sheets for this. Oh dang. Triss, go fast. So, Scarlet, since this is your first time with your familiar, your pseudo dragon, it has its own initiative. However, on your turn, you can command it to do what you wish. If you would like it to just stay out of the fight, you can tell me that, and I'll just have it stay out of the fight.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't read on what it could do yet because emotions are a bitch. But I'm going to just leave it out of fight till I figure out what I want to do with it.
Okie doke. Then, do you mind if I just remove it from the battle map?
Yep, she can go back in my ring. Well, he can go back in my ring.
All right. Has everyone rolled initiative?
I have.
Yeah.
Missing Obi?
Look how good I
Dwarf
did.
has returned.
Look how good I did. I rolled
Me
a
and
9.
Ginkgo are tied in initiative.
Obi, don't
You
forget to go
are.
stealth.
So if there is a tie in initiative, like with Ginkgo and Scarlet, what I do is when I rearrange turn order, which it does it via computer, so I don't have any say in it, it will just do it by random, and whoever's first is whoever's first.
Sounds
That's
fair.
fine with me. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, I
Yep.
was like, how do you have a .16 as well? Like, I was very confused.
Because you both have a 16 in your dexterity.
I mean, I know, I just didn't realize her dexterity was the same as mine.
We're twinning.
It is nice that it does that automatically because I mean that's the tie break is the actual
Yep.
score itself. So it's really cool that it does it automatically. I like that so
Yep.
much.
Yeah, I added that in. It was one of the things I had to do myself.
Yeah, I noticed at first I was like, how do I have a .11? That's weird. Oh, I like that.
Yep. All right. So, Triss, you are up first. I recognize that you are kind of busy at the moment. Can you talk?
I just pulled into the thingy.
All right.
So,
you pulled in
uh,
thingy.
I'm gonna hold back though, and do like range stuff. So if you would like to
Okay.
control that while I come inside and get situated, that would be fine.
All right. Scarlet is going to hold back, pulling out her longbow and moving behind a copse of trees.
Honestly, like holding and like getting a good viewpoint would probably be a good idea. Because I mean, I don't know how this is gonna go down right now.
All right. Scarlet, it is your turn.
Okay, there's like a bush, 3 bushes, and then it's like rock. Is that big enough for me to kind of like duck under if I need to?
Can you do a point? You wouldn't be able to get to that just yet. You are still within the. Actually, you have 35 feet of movement speed, so that would be 35. Yeah, you'd be able to get there with a dash. Would you like to do that?
Yes.
The bushes are big enough to duck behind. All right. You can position yourself. All right. That would be your movement and action. Anything else?
No.
All right. Also, I did not change the music accordingly. All right. Ginkgo, it is your turn.
I'm not super happy with that stealth roll, but it is what it is. I am still going to. I'm not going to go in that doorway right there, just in case. Okay, so I can move.
1 second.
Oh, you're good.
I didn't was forgetting something. Anything else I can help with? If you want the cookies, they're in the microwave. I figured you'd be able to just press like 30 seconds and they'd be warmed up.
I want cookies.
It depends on where they're from. Like, are we
Crumble.
talking like the nice gooey Subway cookies that you can get like 3 for $1?
I just realized we have Oreos in the refrigerator.
Dumped out all of my food trying to get here.
I don't know. I'll grab you a fork.
I don't need it.
Oh, okay. I'll grab myself a fork. Gotten food. My wife was an absolute fantastic person and got food.
You already married me. You don't care my number.
I will lay it on as thick as I would like to lay it on.
Giggity.
What's for dinner?
KFC.
Me.
Always good.
I like their little mashed potato, corn, chicken, gravy thing bowl.
Oh yeah. Those are always good.
I don't know what they're called. Famous bowl, I think.
Yeah.
Now I want KFC like chicken tenders and mac and cheese.
I believe it. Anyway, Ginkgo, what were you saying you wanted to do?
I'm not super happy with that stealth roll, so I'm not gonna like go in through that doorway. I'm gonna kind of creep around.
All right.
Obi, don't forget to go stealth. So I'm gonna move my 8 squares. So I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just gonna park myself here because I have the 40 movement speed.
All right.
Actually, I want to be closer to the wall. I'm gonna be right here. It's the same amount of movement paces, but yeah, I hope even with my 13 stealth, I hope that's fine.
All right. Juraxis, what would you like to do?
Right, so me and Lothar are going to go block the door, correct, Lothar?
You know, babe.
Gotcha.
You should have said ooh, yeah.
So,
you guys gotta make it there.
I mean, not in one turn, but I mean, I can get all the way to here in one turn.
Definitely not one turn.
So maybe horde at stealth, but it's worth trying to be a little bit discreet.
All right, no, good job, great job, phenomenal
All
job.
right.
I have inspiration from that.
It would be only 16 because you would not be able to stealth and cast guidance. Both are considered an action. You could cast guidance, then stealth on your next turn.
I mean,
But I don't think you'll need it with a 16.
I was gonna say a 16 is still not bad.
Yeah. All right.
scooch my way on in there, trying to be as discreet as possible in heavy armor.
Okay. Let me check something real quick. Okay. Can you make me a wisdom saving throw real quick? Nice. Okay.
So the question is, really quick, we were contemplating that he was the one that took my parents out of the grave. Well, not my parents, my family out of the graves. Is there any kind of a check once we get in there to see if I recognize the bodies, or would they be horribly disfigured at this point?
There could be a check for that, yes.
Okay, that's all I got.
All right. Lothar, your turn.
I'm gonna stealth. Oh god. I'm stealthing.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I am super stealth.
Make me a wisdom check. Or
No one
not
can
wisdom
see
check.
me.
Make me a wisdom saving throw. All right.
You got inspiration from me, except the fact you walked in here like you had pots and pans strapped to your back.
What are you talking about? That was super stealthy.
All right.
No one saw me.
Obi. It's your turn.
Does the tree right up there, north of where I'm at, have a clear overlook of the fort, or is it shorter than the wall?
No, it does not. Well, it would give you a clear overlook, but you would not be able to like do something like jump from the tree over the wall.
Oh, I was just gonna be like raining fire from it, considering I have the feat to where I basically ignore excess rain.
Yeah, you'd be able to do that.
All right, and that's what I'm gonna do.
All right.
I'm not sure.
When you get up to the tree, you will need to make an athletics check to climb it. Easy enough.
Okay. Although the slight problem now is, like, I'm on top of the tree, so I can see inside the fortress.
I'll
However,
change it for you.
Alright.
All right. Now Lennar's turn. One second. I'm gonna do the change for you real quick since it's Lennar's turn. How's that?
Yep.
Let me double check by going over to you and control L. Okay. Well, let me change something real quick. One moment. I was not expecting to have to do this. All right, that should work for you, Obi.
All right.
All right. Now that it is Lennar's turn, Lennar is going to scamper up behind Ginkgo, trying to follow suit. Lennar is also going to attempt to be stealthy.
Don't worry about it, guys. I was so stealthy that I didn't see anything.
Lennar is very stealthy.
Just like me, baby. Keep going.
Triss, it is your turn.
What did I miss?
People are just getting into position.
And Lothar is the stealthiest of stealth, by the way.
Yep. Good old 2.
Almost as well.
Okay, I was gonna
as
say
Trish.
sarcastically because that doesn't sound on brand.
Almost as Trish being convincing a dragon that we're broccoli.
That was a highlight of my life, y'all. I don't think you fully understand how much that made me happy.
Definitely
mean,
doesn't want this.
I guess when I keep holding, what can I can't really see shit from here. Is there like a tree on this other side?
What was that?
Is there like, this does not give me very good vantage. I see something here. I see like a little bit of dirt over here. A little bit of dirt
So
over
she's
here.
got my problem.
Yeah. So
So
you
I'm like-
could get a better vantage if you flew up into the air. Because you can do that.
Can I stealth and then flap into the air?
Once you're in the air, there's nowhere to hide.
Yeah, but I can phase from existence if I roll high enough, right? That's how stealth
No.
works.
That is not how stealth works.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait then. I'll keep holding my action.
All right.
Because, I mean, I'm not gonna alert anybody when other people are getting stuff into place.
Fair enough. Ginkgo, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move some more. Because my whole goal is to take out this necromancer while they take care of the undead. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Okay.
Son of a shit.
Continue.
I'm gonna stop here behind the tent.
All right.
That's only 6 moves, but I'm just gonna do that.
Okay. All right. You stop up behind the tent. One second while I check something.
I'd like to take dodge as a bonus action.
Okay. I'm gonna PM something to you.
I don't like this.
Did you try
And I would
telling
like
him
you
no?
to play it. I would like you to play it as best as you can. Once I find where you are in my Discord, amongst all the other people that I talk to. There you are.
I was gonna say it's a tree.
Yep. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right.
I am going to take my key point extra action as a dodge action. Just keep that up.
All right. Also, why are you missing a hit point?
Because we fought the dragon and I didn't get full.
Oh, yeah. You're the only one who didn't get absolutely full.
I'm also not completely full.
Oh, I thought you were.
I'm at 27 or 31.
All right. Oh, I skipped Scarlet. Scarlet, it is your turn. What do you do?
I think I'm just gonna chill here until everybody gets ready.
All right. All right, then. Draxus, it is your turn.
So, given the fact that mine and Lothar's turns are right next to each other, I can't allow him to just go first and see us turn undead, can I?
You can hold your action. You cannot hold your entire turn.
Well, I didn't know if, like, since we're right after each other, I'm gonna be like, okay, you go first and I'll follow in.
Like I said, you can hold your action, not your entire turn. Why? Do you not like it? Oh, fair enough. They're in the microwave if you want to heat them back up. I cut each of them in half. That way we'd be able to have half of each. I don't want to put them in the thingy because they might. Okay. Anyway, Draxus, it is your turn. What do you do?
I guess I'll move in to the doorway.
All right.
And take the dodge action. And can I guess I can't make the check to see if I recognize any of them yet, can I?
No.
Actually, I guess I'll go one more step to the side so that way he can get in front.
I mean, it's if they hear or see me. So if I yell, if they can hear me, then they're still good.
Yeah, I'll stay right to the side where hopefully they can't exactly see me just yet.
You're also a king of stealth. I see your game.
All right. 1 second. I'm responding to something.
Yeah, I figure from there it'll give you the chance to get in front, and then we can both take them out one by one. But if I go right in the doorway, they're gonna immediately see me and say hi.
Yeah. So Ginkgo, you see what you see. Draxus, you make your way next to the crumbling tower. You hear the shuffling and gentle groans of non-hostile, at least not yet, undead. Lothar, it is your turn.
All right, I am 1, 2, 3, 4. Passing through him, 5 and 6. That is a lot of undead. Holy shit! Shit! I don't remember this many. Holy God, was I drinking?
We got this.
God.
You guys, the number that I saw.
All right, we're going turn undead.
All right. Can you show that? All right. As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer, censoring the undead. Each undead that can see and hear you within 30 feet
See
must make
or.
a
See
wisdom
or.
save. See or. All right. Let me do a thing to see who all is within 30 feet. Okay. Scarlet's out of range. Good.
Thanks, Scarlet.
I have a feeling he would have killed me with that holy symbol.
Oh, this wouldn't have killed
Actually,
you.
I just realized I can just do this. We'll make it red because red shows up good against green.
Oh, that's dope.
Yep. Anything within that radius. It's just once. It's an instantaneous effect, and then they get like it's a burst, and then if they're caught in that burst, then they get the effect. They go outside of that burst, it's not. Oh, it doesn't go away. All right, so that is all of them. So that means I need to. All right, that's their saving throw. What's your DC?
It's 13.
All right, it's 13. All right, so going from top to bottom, left to right. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're not. We'll make the symbol for that. The scared symbol. You're not. Scared symbol.
It's really good wisdom saving throws from a whole bunch of zombies.
It is. I've not seen zombies go that hard on their wisdom
They
saves.
were phenomenal. Good job, guys.
You're fine. You're scared. All right, so that means you have turned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. One second while I torture my cat by taking her out of a box that she's not supposed to be in. All right. Okay. That means I need to roll for zombos. We're just going to roll once. I'm going to do this so I don't accidentally delete the wrong token. Copy. Paste. Obi, there's going to be a zombie outside with you. It doesn't exist. It's just for tracking initiative.
Okay.
All right. That's your turn, Lothar. Or do you have something that you'd like to do as a bonus action?
Let's see. No, nothing is a bonus action right now.
All right. Cat, what is up with you? All right. Obi, what would you like to do?
Can't really move, so what I'll just do is What exactly does holding an action entail?
So
That just mean that I could be like, okay, I'm going to do my sharpshooter thing, but instead of shooting at something now, I'll just hold it until I see an opportunity to rise.
yes, you would give up your movement, you would give up your bonus action, you just get your action, but you can use it whenever.
Alright, then I'll just do my sharpshooter ability and just hold it. Waiting
All right.
for something to pop out.
All right. It is Lenar's turn. Lenar is going to follow after Ginkgo. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. Stops. Cat, what the hell?
Which one?
Pixel.
She's in here.
No, she wasn't. She's zooming around. She got zoomies.
She's had zoomies really strongly lately.
Yes. Anyway, Ginkgo, question for you.
What's up?
Does a 16 hit?
That is, I think, exactly what my. One second. I think that's exactly what my armor class is.
All right.
That is exactly what my armor class is. So I think that's hit.
Yes, that would hit. You take 1 point of fire damage. As you turn around and Lenar is attacking you. Or, well, considering what we said, something is attacking you.
Then I'm going to move away from that thing.
All right. Make me a wisdom saving throw, Ginkgo. Okay. Zombies' turns. I'm gonna go as far away from you as possible because you stink.
That's right. I smell of holy righteousness is what I smell like.
Yep. And oh, forgot one. Would you like to take an attack of opportunity as this one runs away
I
from you?
can know it.
All right. Make me an attack roll. That hits for 7 bludgeoning damage. As it is now no longer frightened of you
Nah,
and
but I
turns
was
around.
gonna hit the shove it though.
Yep.
I know how it works. I got 4 of them in the corner. Let's go, baby.
It takes 1 step away, gets bashed, then it turns around and it's going to start going after you.
Bring it, bitch.
All right, Lothar. Oh, I forgot that this is in the setup sage stuff, so it was in Whisper. My apologies. All right, let's try that again. Lothar, does a 7 hit you?
Nah, dog.
All right. Lothar, does a 22 hit you?
If I say no, would you believe me?
No.
Okay, then yeah, it hits.
You take 8 bludgeoning damage,
Ooh,
reduced
that
to 5.
hurt.
Because of your new feat, that is now reduced to 5.
Damn right. There's a reason why I won that feat.
As the rest of the zombies swarm forward, unable to get to you all because you are blocking the way. Triss, there seems to be a commotion going on.
Okay. I would like to fly into air.
Okay.
Can I see better if I'm in the air?
Yes, you can.
Because I can't see shit. Where can I move that
I
I'm
know.
in the air?
Hold on, let me do something for you.
Okay.
There's now a second you, so you can see stuff.
Ahaha!
Here, I'll do this so you know which one's you. The one with the red dot is not you.
That's my seeing.
That is your I can see stuff now.
Yes, thank you.
Yep. You did see, Triss, that Lennar attacked something.
This Lennar?
Yeah, that Lennar. He cast a fire spell and attacked something. You did not have angle to see what he attacked.
Gotcha. Can I see this?
1 second. Yes, you can. It would have a little bit of cover though, so it'd be a little
So it
harder
would
to hit.
be disadvantage? Or just normal?
It would have +5 to its armor class.
Okay, so I would just roll it as normal.
Yeah.
Okay, and then remind me, Dreadful Strike is for all, like if I shoot with my bow, Dreadful Strike still works?
Yep. It's the first hit, regardless of what you are hitting.
And then Hunter's Mark is a spell slot.
Mm-hmm. That is
Okay,
correct.
I'm gonna hold off on Hunter's Mark, but I'm gonna shoot with my bow at
All right.
that one zombie.
All right. How far up are you going to fly? You need to fly at least 15 feet in the air to get vision on it.
Yeah, I'm all the way up in there.
Oh, you're just going straight up.
No, I'm flying where I can see.
Okay. So you only need to go. 1 second. I need to move you so I can actually add the token modifier.
That's fine.
So you are going 15 feet in the air?
Sure.
All right. We'll do 20 just for ease of tracking. All right. Yeah.
Does 15 hit?
Will hit.
Okay, and so then does Dreadful Strike automatically roll, or do I have to manually roll it?
Just click and it looks like you're going to have to manually roll it.
If I select it, do you reckon it would roll every time?
Let me look at your sheet. Maybe.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah. Yep. If you select it, it'll roll out. It'll roll automatically on all your attacks.
Okay. I'm not sure what psychic damage will do to an undead zombie, but anyway.
The arrow strikes into it, and it seems to groan in pain.
Good.
So shot the dude directly in front of me?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, so that means I've done 7. You've done 7.
To a different one.
Oh. No, I got the one to the diagonal of me, right?
That is correct.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Alrighty, I think I'm still gonna hang back here just for now. So if I've gone 20 feet in the air, that's 30. I get 30 feet of flight and 30 feet of movement. Like, how does that work?
You get 30 feet of movement, period. Whether that be fly or that be walking.
So could I maybe move, like, go this way 15 feet in the air?
Yeah.
So I would just move myself. Oh, okay, or you could move me. That works too.
Sorry.
That's fine. I clicked on it and it started moving on its own. I'm like, what is happening? Oh yeah, that's my turn.
All right.
Oh, just ready another
Scarlet.
Another
You did see Lennar attack a Ginkgo.
Fuck that kobold up.
What do you do?
I am gonna go and tackle Lennar so he can't like attack Ginkgo again, but not like the tackle like I'm trying to cause you like injury.
Okay.
Lennar, what the fuck you doing?
All right. Can you move back to where you were and show me the specific path that you took? So move square for square. Okay. 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 Make me a wisdom saving throw. Okay. I'm gonna send you something.
Yeah,
And,
is there a reason why she rolled at disadvantage though?
no, she's not supposed to have that at
Okay.
disadvantage. However, I was going off of the first roll. There you are.
Hi.
Okay, that's what you see.
Okay.
So what do you do? Considering that, do you still wish to tackle?
I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, I'm still gonna tackle.
All right. Make me an athletics check. All right, Lennar needs to be able to beat a 6. Lennar dodges out of the way.
Okay, I guess that's all I'm gonna do. Because
All
I
right.
don't know what I'm gonna do.
All right. Fair enough. All right. Ginkgo, you are still under those effects.
I'm
You see
staying.
2 of them attacking each other. What do you do?
I am going to avoid them, and I'm going to stay stealth, and I'm going to try and find the necromancer because that's what I thought was in this tent, and I don't want to
Mhm.
piss off any of the zombies. So I'm
All
going to
right.
stay stealth.
You are relatively close to the entrance. You'd have to get close to you'd have to get close to two of them going around. Pull up the flap. And you don't see a necromancer in there. You see 4 undead zombies standing very close to each other. They all look at you in unison. And you hear, what do you do?
You said there were 4 in there?
You see 4 of them standing very close together. It's very hard for you to focus on which one is the center. They seem to be shifting. What do you do?
I'm going to back away. I'm going to go the other way from where I see everything. So 1, 2.
All right.
Hide in this little nook.
All right. Good to know.
That is my 40 movement.
Okay. Okay. Draxus, you see, as Lothar fights and keeps these undead at bay, Ginkgo seems to look into the tent. You hear, well, hello. And then Ginkgo moves away, seemingly frightened. What do you do? Yes. All right. Nice.
My boy.
Yeah, that misses. Oh, no, actually, that hits. Takes 10 points of slashing damage. Okay. And then you use Shield of Faith on Lothar. He would. All right. Let me cogwheel on you, or wrench on you, and Shield of Faith, you said? Let's do that. All right. At this point, Draxus, Lothar, and Triss, you all would see emerging from the tent what looks to be hold on, let me pull up the description of this individual. Where I put the book. There's where I put the book. All right. You see a stout, red-robed figure with sallow skin and a shaved scalp, with a black tattoo on his forehead, similar to that of the Omega symbol with lines coming off of it. Lothar, you know what that symbol is. It's a necromancer wizard from Thay. And you probably would have told your companions that that is one of the defining symbols for necromancers, and they tattoo themselves with that symbol. And the garb is very much similar. To Ginkgo, you saw what you saw. To Scarlet and to Lennar, you also see this individual. Obi, do you want to use your sharpshooter? Now that the mage has exited from the tent?
Yes, because it's an actual target I can see.
Yep. All right. Make me an attack roll. But also, actually, sorry. First, roll me a d20, and then make me an attack roll. Because you see 4 of them, all standing very close together. 13. All right. Oh, no, sorry. It's me that needs to roll the d20. Sorry, it's a spell that I'm not used to using. Yep. So, yeah. Roll your attack.
And so rolls sharpshooter and sneak attack because it doesn't know I'm here.
That is correct. Roll both. Make sure you do the -5 for your for your attack roll. So that'll be a 13 total. You fire your arrow and you hear a thunk. And then the mage that it slams into just dissipates out of existence. There are now 3 of them. The mage looks over at you. Well, that was quite rude. Lothar, you have the mage at your back. You hear, "Would you mind not killing my hard work? It took me a week to raise those bodies."
My son, it should only take me moments to destroy yours.
Very well. One moment while I... Sorry. Draxus. Actually, no, he'll go for Lothar here. Alright, Lothar.
Yo.
You take 9 points of damage. As slamming into your back are 3 arcane darts that shoot from his hand and seem to seek out every single crack in your armor, as if ignoring the fact that you are wearing it.
All right, I'm at 13.
And then he is going to move back. You get an attack of opportunity if you would like.
Motherfucking right.
Oh, good. You'd have to go this way or this way, so we'll go that way. 18. Let me check something. Um, 18. Yeah, your warhammer cracks into him. You hear him curse a little bit. That hurt a little bit more than I was expecting. 5, 10, 15. He nods at you, Ginkgo. 20, 25, 30. Lothar, it is your turn. What do you do?
All right, first thing I'm going to use a bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. I'm going to drop it
Alright.
on top of next to him.
All right. There is a tent between you two, so you're not actually able to see him proper. You're pretty tall. I don't think you're taller than a 10-foot tall tent.
How about there?
You'd be able to peek around the corner and see him, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna drop it in on it right there next to him.
All right. We'll use the party token for your spiritual weapon. Right here.
Yeah.
All right. Make me an attack roll with it.
What does it use? Because all it says is just I can attack.
It uses your spell attack modifier.
Okay, so do a spell attack.
Yep.
All right. It is my range spell attack. It's just +5, so just roll d20 +5.
That's correct.
Damn it.
Seems to dodge out of the way. Well, all three of him seem to dodge out of the way.
All right, and then now I'm going to use my action. I'm going to swing on the one that is directly in front of me.
All right. Roll me an attack. A 9 will hit for 5 bludgeoning damage.
And that's the one
All
that Chris hit with 7, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just trying to keep track in my head.
Okay. Is there anything else that you would like to do, Lothar?
I don't have any other actions. I use my bonus in my regular.
All right. Obi, you do still see the mage. What would you like to do?
Pop another shot off.
All right. Roll me an attack roll. A 14. As you fire your bow, all three of them seem to dodge out of the way at once. Your strike does not hit true. It's Lenar's turn. Scarlet,
Yes.
I need you.
Wait, I just had
I
a
need you to
thought.
make me a dexterity saving throw. You have advantage on this, by the way, because of your 2nd level barbarian skill. You do have the ability to see it coming. So you can roll that again. You unfortunately do not save. So Scarlet, Lenar, as he's struggling against you, this fearsome figure that you see before you, hissing and spitting, all of a sudden its face bursts into flames and fire engulfs you. You take 9 points of fire damage. Make me a wisdom saving throw. Okay. That's Lenar's turn. Zombie's turn. Zombie goes 1, 2, 3. This zombie is going to go and try to hit you.
Who, me?
Yes,
They get
you.
an attack of opportunity?
No, it didn't leave their
I
range.
just walked right through them.
It didn't leave their
Oh,
range.
gotcha.
Yep. So against you, Lenar, or not Lenar, Lothar. Remember your armor class is upped by 2. It's an 18 to hit.
Does not hit.
All right. Against you, Jaraxxus. That is a 19 to hit. All right, you can do that. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage, and you do Hellish Rebuke. Won't you roll me that Hellish Rebuke? higher level cast. I don't remember what I set up for your sword. We'll roll with it for now. It does succeed. That's a ridiculous roll for a zombie, making it only take half. So that's 8 points of damage. And another one will come swarming in. I'm not entirely sure what you're asking, but yes, kind of. If you're going to ask the same thing that Tree asked, I'll have to tell you the same thing that Tree got. Of you see and you believe what you see. Yes, I'm trying to be cagey for a reason, because it's something you all don't know yet. And again, against Draxus. There's a third one. A natural one does not hit. Triss, you see Lennar trying to kill Scarlet. You see Ginkgo backing away in fear. You see Scarlet trying to grapple and pin down Lennar. And you see a mage currently hiding behind a wall with a spiritual warhammer trying to bonk him in the head. And arrows flying at him. What do you do?
That's a real Sophie's choice there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna... Okay, does this dude have cover? Like, would it be at a advantage or whatever?
1 second. Responding. He would have a little bit of cover, yes. If you move a bit to the north, that would be less so.
Okay, so I kind of want to go... If I go 5, 10, 15.
That'll work.
If I then do 20, 25, 30. Did that make it worse, or did that... Because I kind of want to be close enough to these two to stop them from killing each other if I need to. But I also want to take a shot because I feel like if he's taken out, everything else will end. Kind of thing.
He would have half cover, so he'd have a +2 to his armor
Okay,
class.
then if I go like that, is that better?
I'd say yes.
Okay.
Cover would be gone at that point since you're up
So-
in the air too.
I'm gonna shoot my arrow at that dude.
All right.
Does that hit?
Let's see.
Maybe. Close one.
Maybe it might hit.
Fingers crossed.
Yay, it rolled both.
Let me check something. Sorry, potato got caught in my throat there.
Good, I would
But it was
choke.
but it was a potato, so it's worth it, right?
Yes, it was entirely
If I'm,
worth it.
if I'm gonna die to a food, a potato's gonna have to be it.
Yep. Triss, you see your arrow strike true, and then that mage disappears.
And then I want to yell out to like Scarlet and Lothar and be like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?
Well, I'm.
Don't make me come down there."
You mean Lennar? Did you say Lothar?
I
Oh,
said
my
those
bad.
two.
My bad. Cause I'm all like, baby, I'm wrecking shit over here.
Well, don't make me come down there. I was literally like in my head being like, "Don't say Lothar, don't say Lothar. It's Lennar, don't say Lothar." And then I said Lothar anyway.
I'm gonna say Lennar was named before Lothar named his character Lothar. Or sorry, Brock named his character Lothar.
Yeah.
You're
I guess
encroaching
that's
on
my turn.
Lennar's space. Scarlet. This thing is trying to kill you, breathing fire on you. What do you do?
Sorry, I didn't hear like the last like thing before you said what I do. I was yelling at the dogs.
You're fine. This thing is breathing fire on you, trying to kill you with all of its might. What do you do?
I'm gonna scream and start throwing my arms around like a mad woman, thinking I'm on fire, and like fall to the ground.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
I mean, the fire is dissipated. It's just still trying to kill you. Seems to be trying to kill you with fire.
Oh, I thought it was still on fire.
No, you're not on fire still. It's an instantaneous burst of fire. It's not a you light on fire thing.
Oh, well then in that case, I'm gonna try to stab it with my dagger.
All right. Make me an attack roll. That'd definitely hit. Okay.
Okay.
Draxus, Lothar, and Triss. You see Scarlet stabbing Lennar after Lennar breathes fire all over her.
Wait, do I see it or?
You would see it, yeah.
So Scarlet stabbed Lennar.
Scarlet stabbed Lennar, and Lennar breathed fire on Scarlet. Draxus, you're seeing this too. Gingo, what do you do? There's just this absolute horde of these things.
Yeah, I'm just getting the fuck out.
All right. Make me what's your passive perception?
13.
Yeah, you'd be easily able to see a single raven sitting on perched atop a tree outside the walls, staring down at the ensuing chaos with delight sparkling in its eyes.
Can I do a nature check or arcana check to see if that's a familiar? Because I previously had seen that there was a necromancer here. I should have done an arcana check before.
Make me an arcana check. Make me an arcana check. That bird is far too intelligent seeming. Almost like there's a second mind behind it. It's not just a bird.
But I don't see it as an undead monstrosity.
Oh, it's still undead. You still see it as an undead monstrosity. Everything to you is.
Can I do an arcana check to see if I know anything about necromancers?
I might as well reveal this since half the party almost is suffering from this. Scarlet, Lennar, and Ginkgo currently see everybody as hostile, trying to kill them. Yep. See what you know about necromancers? I'll say using that same Arcana check. You know that they tend to work a lot with undead, that they themselves don't tend to be much in the ways of dealing a lot of damage generally. They're more of controllers, letting their undead do most of the heavy lifting while they dictate battle through other means. Not that they can't whip out a gigantic explosive damaging spell, but they don't tend to. That's what you know considering your background as a member who has served in war. But yeah. That's your turn. Draxus. Seeing all this with the chaos that's ensuing behind you and in front of you, what do you do? Oh, also, you took damage, didn't you?
Yeah, I was just looking at that. I should have. That one guy should have taken damage from the flames of Pathelagos.
Yeah. So roll me another D4. Also a Constitution saving throw. Lothar, your Shield of Faith goes away as the zombie does take an extra one. Draxus failed his Constitution saving throw. He's the one who is holding on to your Shield of Faith. As Draxus's concentration wanes. Draxus, it is your turn, though. You can put it back on, Lothar, if you need to. Mm-hmm. All right. Word of Radiance is everything within 5 feet, correct? It'd have a little bit of cover, but yes. Can you show it? Mm-hmm. All right, that's 4 of them. So, first one, second one, third one, fourth one. So the first 2 take the damage.
But do they take more damage being undead and hit by a light spell?
Let me check their stat block. They do not seem to take any more damage than you would expect from that blow. But you are recasting the Shield of Faith?
Yeah, I would like for him to be the shield, and plus he's getting low on health.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting close to the, do I heal myself or do I do damage?
Yeah. This mage looks over at Triss, who had dealt quite a significant blow that would have hit him had his spell not been there. 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to look up at you, and he is going to smile and snap his fingers.
Okay.
I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Just normal, like doesn't be disadvantage or anything?
That's correct. Just normal. With a 16, nothing seems to happen. As he kind of furrows his brow and grunts a little bit and snaps as the magic tries to take hold of you, but for some reason your Fey ancestry or something about you, just his spell cannot take hold. And he growls. That would have been nice. Oh well. That's his turn. Lothar, it is your turn.
Alright, let's use. Oof. Of the three in front of me, which one looks more luscious for the bucket?
Which one looks the closest to death?
The closest to death, I guess. I don't know.
That one.
Alright, we're gonna take a swing at that one.
Alright. Roll me an attack roll. An 11 will hit for 8 bludgeoning damage. As that zombie crumbles and dies, its body unable to hold itself back together.
Bonus action, moving the weapon next to the mage and then swinging.
Alright, make me an attack roll.
I set a thing up for it.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
Yeah, but I mean, I set a thing up so I can do it.
Yeah.
I'm just proud of me for that.
As the Spectral Warhammer goes to swing at him from behind, there are 2 mages left, and both of them seem to move out of the way, almost dodging in separate directions. Obi, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Let's see what all we got left. We got the mage, his copy, and I can kind of see a zombie in between Lothar and Dorks.
That's correct.
Is that it, or is there more I just can't see?
There could be more that you can't see.
Obi, remember I had told you guys that there were like 12 or 13 zombies here.
And how many have we got through?
So far, you've seen 2 come out. From your vantage point, you've only seen 2.
I'll pop a shot at the zombie in between Lothar and Jiraxis.
Alright, make me an attack roll. Are you using sharpshooter?
Oh, so I actually have to use sharpshooter to also use the passive thing. That was just a -5 to a +10. Yeah.
No.
Ignore range or cover thing.
You get the passive always. I'm asking you if you're trying to do more damage.
Nah, just basic attack.
Alright. That will hit. Roll sneak attack. Alright. Let me check something. The undead between Lothar and Jiraxis crumbles, unable to hold itself together as Obi places a arrow directly between its eyes. Would you like to do anything else?
I'll climb down from the tree and try to group up with everybody else.
Alright.
So I still got what? 25 or 30 feet of movement?
Yeah, you have 25 feet of movement, but you also have your bonus action to move again because you're a rogue. I'd say dropping straight down from the tree, you'd take a d6 damage, but if you roll me an acrobatics check, we'll say DC 13, you will take no damage. All right, you take 1d6 damage as you hurt your ankles a little bit, and you happen to take a knee and you fall prone.
4 damage.
You take 2 points of damage.
Oh,
He's
I went
happy-
ahead and rolled the d6 for you.
Oh.
That works.
You take 2 points of damage and you fall prone, so you'd have to use half of your movement to stand up, giving you 15 left. The same as if you had climbed down.
Never mind that. Click the wrong thing.
Yep, you're fine. That'd be 10 of your 15. And you get 5 more. And if you'd like to use your bonus action to dash, you may, which would give you another 25.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right.
Hey, I'm starting to see shit now.
Yeah.
Okay,
The tryst with
my
the red dot does
turrets-
not exist.
Oh, that's fine. There's still a lot of zombies, and Ginkgo's out of bumfuck Egypt.
Yeah. Ginkgo seems quite terrified from where you can see him.
I end my turn.
Ginkgo
right.
did not take hordes on. Ginkgo was a scout.
All right. Lennar, still freaking out over being attacked, is going to once again, Scarlet, make me a dexterity saving throw. You have advantage on this because of your Barbarian level 2 feature. You can roll that again. You take 12 points of fire damage as once again this burning undead monstrosity before you lashes out, vomiting fire and bile all over your body. Make me a wisdom saving throw. Okay. You continue to be under the effects of this mind-altering effect.
Yay.
Zombies be zombies. Two. Duke. All right.
Did I get an attack for the one passing through?
It did not leave your attack of opportunity space.
I gotta get used to that.
Yeah.
It used to be if it moves through.
Yeah. All right. Against you, Lothar. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Against you, Lothar. Does a 5 hit?
No.
Against you, Jaraxxus. Does a 14 hit?
Draxus, I accompany all this to the Shield of Faith on me right now. It's protecting both of us in a both spiritual and physical sense.
Triss. This mage tried to cast a spell at you, but your friends are trying to kill each other. What do you do?
Alright, let me have a look. Because it would be 30 feet of movement. So I'd have to go 5, 10. Can I go 15? 20. And then how high? I'm 15 feet in the air?
You're 15 feet in the air, yes.
So I'd only be able to go like there and then down.
I will say, if you'd like to get there, dropping, like free falling, does not
If I
cost movement.
drop 15 feet, I'm gonna break my ankles.
You will take damage, yes.
Yeah.
If you would like to try to prevent that damage, I will allow you to roll an acrobatics check. The DC will be 13.
And then dropping would be my action, or would be my movement?
It would just be
A
period.
free action.
It's free. Closing your
Okay.
wings does not require anything. If you fail, you will take damage and you will be knocked prone.
So if I got down there,
Mhm.
trying to separate the two of them would be my action.
Yes.
And then I could get hurt because they're being hostile things everywhere.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna do... I'm gonna fire first at this guy.
Okay. All right. Make you an attack roll.
I'm gonna hold my movement for a second.
All right.
Don't fucking waste it. Does that hit?
That will hit.
Oh, 9 damage.
As
And
his
then-
last
Hmm.
duplicate seems to disappear. There's only one left. It's only him.
Okay, and then that'll leave it open for Obi or Draxus or someone else. So then diagonally 5, 10. We're gonna do 15, 20, and then drop.
All right. Make me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics?
Yes. Your DC is 13.
How much damage do I take?
You take 5 points of damage and you are knocked flat on your ass.
Love that for me.
How much movement did you spend to get there? 20?
20 feet.
What's your movement speed?
Wait. Can I go back?
What did you want to do?
Because if I have 20 feet, I could lower myself 10 feet and then drop 5 feet, right?
That is correct.
I want to do that instead.
All right, then, thanks to your smart movement and your swooping of your
Because I'm dumb.
wings, you get down there. You get down there perfectly fine.
Okay.
With a controlled descent into a closing of your wings, you drop into a roll and you stand up before your two allies. Scarlet, not only is this burning little demon in front of you, spewing flames everywhere, but a winged, cackling monstrosity with no face and half of a rib cage, her intestines dripping out behind her. She flies down from the sky, screeching like a harpy, landing in front of you, fangs bared and a bow in her hands. What do you do?
I'm gonna try and attack it because
Yeah.
survival.
Triss or Lennar?
Triss.
Or are we rolling? All right, yeah. Make me an attack roll. Triss does a 16 hit. You take 6 points of piercing damage as Scarlet buries her knife into your shoulder.
It's okay.
Scarlet, you see this monstrosity take the blow and cackle as if it was nothing. In reality, Triss, you wince a little.
It's but a flesh wound.
Yep.
I'm gonna
All right,
try
is
to
there anything
run.
else you'd like to do, Scarlet? You're gonna try to run.
I'm gonna try to run. I'm
All
gonna try
right.
to hide behind my bush again.
All right. As you go to leave, Lenar pulls out his own dagger and attempts to stab you in the thigh as you leave. Does a 16 hit? Actually, that's supposed to be a disadvantage because it's still light out. Does a 12 hit?
No.
This tiny little freakish creature before you swipes out with a wicked bladed claw and does not seem to catch anything but air.
I'm going to my bush.
Okay.
I'm inside my bush.
All right, Ginkgo, what do you do?
Just a question, would I have gotten another wisdom saving check when Lenar hit me with damage?
Let me check. When's the last time you were hit?
Well, I did my wisdom saving throw, failed it, and then I think it was Lenar's turn that he hit me, and yeah. So I haven't done another wisdom saving check. That's why I was just checking if I would have done it when I took damage.
You take it when you do it when you take damage. Lenar hit you with that firebolt, and you did your check.
I took 1 damage. I didn't think I did a wisdom saving throw. I didn't think I did a wisdom check.
You rolled a 15, if I recall correctly. Let me double check on that, however, just in case. Burning hands. Sorry, I'm going back into the thing. Firebolt. Yep, you rolled a 15 on your wisdom save.
Okay.
What would you like to do? You see none of your allies in sight. You're alone. There's naught but a horde of monstrosities, thronging, fighting, ripping each other to shreds. What do you do?
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck happened to my allies, but I'm gonna try and catch that bird that's in the tree. I have a bag. I'm gonna try and stuff it in the bag. I have a blanket. I'm gonna try and catch it with a blanket, shove it in my bag, and then try and find my people.
All right. You have a movement speed of 40, so you can get up to the tree and start going after it. You wouldn't be able to get up to it just then. Unless you'd like to bonus action dash.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. With a key point, you're able to get up to it very easily. If you'd like to make me we'll say, athletics for grapple check against a burb. I don't think it can pass that. Wait, no, it can do acrobatics. It might be able to pass that. Let's check. It flits out of your way and looks back down at you as it starts flying in the air. If you'd like to move your token to the tree. All right. Draxus, it is your turn. What do you do?
Which one of the 3 that's right in front of us has the least amount of health?
Probably the one in between you and Lothar, or the one below you guys. From a quick glance, they're all seem pretty hardy at the moment.
I shall attack the one right in between us then.
All right. You get a +2 to your attack roll because of flanking. $15 to hit. That will definitely hit. For 12 points of damage. Is there anything else you'd like to do? So you cleave into this undead causing quite a hefty blow. One of its arms flops off.
I think that's about it. I'm running low on spells.
Fair enough. Obi, you watch as the mage looks over behind him as a crow or raven, not quite sure. You hear them squawking in the back. He sighs. Ginkgo. Something interesting happens. Before you, the mage appears.
Do I see it as the mage, or do I see it as the undead monstrosities?
You see an undead monstrosity, glowing red eyes, feathers, and ichor rippling around the mouth. It's the same that you'd saw in the tent, but there's only one of them this time. The undead bird flits and lands on its shoulder. Obi and the rest of you see this mage just seem to disappear in a sulfurous yellow green cloud, leaves behind the scent of rotten eggs.
Can I get an attack of opportunity?
He just appeared. He didn't leave your range. He entered your range.
Moving? Okay, I was wondering if the bird technically moving onto him, if that would have left my
It's
area.
just more flavors. It's more flavor than anything else. Anyway, that's the mage's turn. Lothar, the mage disappeared behind you. He's no longer there.
And I can't see the mage anymore, right?
Let me check.
Oh,
No, you
I mean,
cannot.
I can't see. Yeah, okay. Can only deal with what I got in front of me. All right, so we're going to hit the one between. I'm gonna swing at the one between Drax and I.
All right. Make me a bonk roll. That will definitely do the bonk. What else do you do?
All right, my bonus action, I'm gonna move spiritual weapon here and then make an attack on that zombie directly next to it.
All right. Make me an attack roll. That'll hit for 9 damage. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
That's all I got.
All right. Oh, accidentally exited roll 20 because I scrolled wrong.
Congratulations, guys. We won. Good job.
You got rid of the DM.
The ultimate boss, guys. We won.
Yep. Obi, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
Let's see. So, we still have like the one visage of the mage left.
That token's my spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought. Never mind. Thought we were using that for like his clone or something.
Nope. However, you, Obi, from your vantage point, do see the mage behind a crack in the cover, behind a second crack in the cover, only a sliver of him, but a sliver is enough for you.
You know what I'm gonna do.
I know exactly what you're gonna do. There's a reason I positioned him there.
He's technically aware of me, but is that
You,
still counting as a sneak attack, or?
if you would like, you can forego using your bonus action and forego using your movement to give yourself advantage due to your rogue feature, steady aim.
Alright.
Is that what you'd
Sure.
like to do?
Yeah.
Or are you going to throw up a sharpshooter on top of all that?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, you hit. Holy moly. Let's roll some damage, or let's calculate some damage there.
30?
Yeah, you deal 30 points of damage as Ginkgo, you see this mage, cocky, arrogant, standing before you, is undead monstrosity features grinning with a sick anticipation of what it's about to do to you. And then an arrow seems to appear out through its neck. As, holy crap, that's a lot of damage. I need to calculate stuff. Okay. Interesting. You see this mage no longer looks confident at all. Obi, that's your turn.
Hey, I will take that anytime. That's even with a -5, that's still a fucking 20.
Yeah, nat 20s hit regardless. And they do extra damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. I think that's is that or the crit smite the largest damage that we've seen?
That's easily the most damage anybody's done.
All right. Triss.
Mm-hmm.
Lennar turns to you, dagger in hand, his eyes wild. Have you ever seen a horse scared where you can see the whites of their eyes? That's what you're seeing with Lennar. His eyes are mostly pupils considering he's a kobold, but you are able to actually see the white. You see the panic, you see the fear, you see the absolute dread as he swings wildly with his dagger, then vomits out fire towards you. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Dex?
Yes, a dexterity saving throw.
Sorry, you broke up.
You will take half damage from this.
Okay.
So you will only take 5 points of fire damage as a gout of flame bursts from his mouth and covers the area before you and behind you. Luckily, catching only you in the flames.
Mm-hmm.
And that is Lennar's turn. Lothar.
You.
Does a 21 hit?
No.
Lothar. Does a 17 hit?
No.
Jaraxxus. Does an 8 hit? Alright, Lothar, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage because it's 8 reduced by 3. You're weathering the blows. The horde is not stronger than your armor.
Well, how much armor left? What are we trying?
So that was all we could get there. Not much, but Triss.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
If I used Charm Person on Lennar, would that make him be nice to me? I don't quite understand the wording. It says
If you'd
that
like
if
to
they
post it,
fail it, they're charmed by you until the spell ends.
you can
So,
try.
does that mean, like, when you say charmed, though, does it just mean, like, they think that I'm, like, really lovely and friendly? Or can I be like, hey, you should go over there and, like, rest?
So, I'm glad you asked.
Thanks.
Charmed is a condition that you can get in 5e that does the following. A charmed creature cannot attack the charmer or the target or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. So if you charm Lennar, he cannot attack you. He is unable to. And you also have advantage on any ability check to interact socially with that creature, whether that be insight to detect a lie or persuasion to get them to do what you want. So Lennar would cease to be hostile to you. He might still see you as an undead monstrosity, but for some reason he can't bring himself to hurt you.
And then the charm person is an action, so then would be persuading him to, like, go sit under a tree and rest be an action as well, or would that be, like,
That would be an
bonus
action
or
as
whatever
well.
else? Okay.
But I would say as part of the charm person spell, I'll allow it to be one
Okay.
full thing.
So then I want to do charm person on
Lennar,
Lennar.
what is your spell save DC?
It's a 12.
All right. Lennar looks at you, his eyes wild. To him, you didn't say, oh, Lennar, you need to sit down over behind that tree. To him, you said, I will eat you alive, little one.
Okay, since I saw that failed, can I fly into the air?
He will take an
As my
attack of
movement?
opportunity, but yes.
That's fine. I'm gonna fly up, like 30 feet.
All right.
All the way up. Just
All right. Triss.
Mm-hmm.
Does an 8 hit you?
No, sir.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Lennar has disadvantage. Does an 8 hit you?
No. No, it does not. Thank fuck. Because 25 would.
Yeah. All
And
right.
do more ouchie damage.
You said you're going straight up?
Yeah.
All right, so that's 30 feet. We'll do a 3. All right. Scarlet, you see two of those undead monstrosities seem to face off against each other. One of them vomits fire and starts swiping while the other one launches back into the air. What do you do?
I stay in my bush.
Stay in your bush.
My bush is
Would
safe.
would you like to try to hide?
Yes.
Make me a stealth check. You feel you feel sufficiently hidden.
Yay. Can I have a blanket?
Ginkgo, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna attack this mage.
All right. Make me an attack roll. At 15, you see the mage as the quarterstaff goes down. He throws up his hands as if to block the quarterstaff, and an arcane force field launches against your quarterstaff, knocking it backwards. Does not hit.
He's still capable of doing that with an arrow in his throat.
Yes.
But
I'm gonna do my key field attack.
All right, 2 more attacks. Roll me damage on the 21. How would you like to do this?
Okay, I was just about to say, well, don't I get my extra, bonus 1 point to my...
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stab him in the face with my beak. I'm very pissed off at this thing.
You hear a sick, wet crunch as his face becomes indented. He stumbles backwards, choking on his own blood as he topples and falls. You see the crow beside him hop down to his body, peck at him once, twice, but as his final breath expires, the crow seems to fade into ash and feathers as it dissipates away.
The crow, the bird dissipates away, or the mage does?
The bird does. The mage is still there.
Does the mage take falling damage?
Mage is dead.
I'm just checking shit, just making sure.
I mean, I can roll fall damage.
I mean, F that guy at this moment, right?
I'm gonna loot his body, and then I'm gonna go try and find what the fuck happened to my allies that left me. I'm very pissed off right now. Ginkgo is very upset.
Alright, 1 second. The corpse takes 7 points of fall damage and falls prone.
F that guy.
Alright, so you still have your movement. You're currently 20 feet up in a tree. You can drop and make a DC.
I have
what have been
slow
saying? 13. Oh, so you just don't take damage. You just jump. You can jump from the tree and just land, perfectly fine, unharmed. And that will take none of your movement.
Yeah, I just drop and I just land. I'm like a cat. Meow.
Yep. You jump and the feathers of your body seem to catch the air and you glide down. Landing softly. You still have your 40 feet of movement.
Well, I want to loot the body, but I also want to go figure out what the fuck happened to my allies that left me, because I'm very pissed off.
It would be an action to loot the body. You can do that next turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stare at the body, make sure it's dead, because I'm gonna loot it next time, and then I'm gonna go see what happened to my friends, because I know there's like 13 zombies.
Take a bonus action.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I take a bonus action just to jab it with the stick, make sure it's dead.
That's the last monk unarmed strike. This is the extra poop. Double tap. Draxus, it is your turn. What do you do?
Keep on swinging.
All right. That'll hit. Let me check something. That zombie goes away as it crumbles down.
No, it gets yanked into hell. That's where it goes.
It does not have a spirit. Does
Fair.
not go to hell. Not a corpse.
It's functionally a nobody.
Yes, it would be considered a nobody if we were going by Kingdom Hearts rules.
Okay, I was getting ready to say nobody said anything. It's like, am I the only one that
I got it.
Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to do, Draxus? You still have your bonus action and movement.
Well, if I move, I'm going to get attack of opportunity by the two of them. And I don't have really anything else I can do as a bonus action.
All right. Lothar. Your turn.
All right.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself. I'm gonna use second level.
All right. Let's see them hit points. You regain 12 hit points.
All right.
Near death's door to quite fresh.
And then I'm going to, since I don't have to move, I'm going to use my bonus action to use spiritual weapon against the zombie it's up against right now.
All right. Roll me an attack. A devastating blow, but it still stands. Obi, you see the mage's body crumple, finished off by something back there. What do you do?
Oh, so it's actually fucking dead now?
Yes, the mage seems to be dead now.
Well, I hadn't seen his token in a bit, so it's like, what the fuck is he? Guess now I'm just gonna help clear out the rest of these zombies, so I will move to here, and now I'll just start chucking arrows down in the line where they're coming from. So
All right.
This first zombie, I'm gonna chuck an arrow.
All right.
Just a basic arrow, no fancy shit.
Somehow he's still alive. Just kill him.
You'll get sneak attack because allies. That'll hit. Roll sneak attack on in addition. All right. Big ol' 15 points of damage. Let's see. It crumbles as, once again, arrows straight through the eyes. You're good at this. Anything else that you would like to do?
Nope. Just keep them coming.
All right.
Okay, one second. Now that I have a different angle and can see a bit more, what's with the zombie in the very back with the icon next to his frame?
Oh, it's still scared of Lothar.
Oh.
Turn undead, baby.
Yeah, they Turn Undead effectively made Lothar just straight kill 5 zombies. Oh, 4 because he smacked one. Because they're just permanently out of the fight, and you guys can deal with them as you wish.
The surprising nature is that so many of them succeeded, actually.
Yeah.
That's the weird part. Like, well, realistically, for wisdom saving throw, it's pretty good against zombies. I'm not gonna lie, man. This is pretty good one, but they rolled pretty well.
All right. Triss. Question for you.
Have an answer?
Does an 8 hit you?
Nope.
As you see Lennar shakily, scared out of his mind, load his crossbow, taking steps back as he fires at you.
Spell hasn't dropped?
Doesn't seem to have been.
I have a question for my turn, but I'll hold on to it.
All right. Lennar is screaming out for help, scared.
Draxus, please help! Triss, Obi, Scarlet! They're everywhere!
Yes.
Maybe if you stay out of line of sight, he might be able to hear you. Like, I don't know the rule.
Lothar, you make an
I'm about to
attack.
say,
of
I'm about to say,
opportunity.
I saw you move that one right there, and I was about to say it.
Make an attack of opportunity. Hey, that hits. All right. Against Lothar. 13 and 22.
13 no, 22 yes.
Against Jiraxis. 15 and 15. All right.
Hell than that, motherfucker.
All right, Lothar, you take 8
5.
points of bludgeoning damage, reduced to 5.
Yep.
Also, I feel like they've rolled 8 every single time I've rolled for damage for them.
It really has been oddly that much. Like, I did not think I needed to do as much, but yeah.
All right. Triss, it is your turn. Lennar seems to still be attacking you. Something still seems to be happening.
Okay.
What do you do?
I kind of just want to, like, scare him off. Like, make him run away.
Okay. What do you do?
I don't know. So, okay, I'm up in the air, so what around the perimeter can I see? Because right now it's just black.
Here, I'll just do this since it's not really necessary anymore. Boop. Dynamic lighting. Off. Should be able to see now.
Okay, and so the zombies that are in that circle are scared, or are they dead?
So the ones that are in the furthest back,
Mm-hmm.
you wouldn't be able to see from your vantage point, but they are scared. They're not running.
Okay.
Or
And then the one
they're
that's
running. They're
over
just
in the right
further.
corner is just a token for
Yes.
for
That's for
okay.
initiative.
Alrighty, I want to shoot this dude with an arrow.
All right. Make me an attack roll. Hey, that'll hit. Roll some damage. The arrow sinks into its flesh. Does not seem to do anything but, like, knock it forward a little bit.
And I kind of just want to, like, herd Lennar by, like, chasing him to, like, I don't know, somewhere safe, basically.
All right.
Like, I don't know. I don't want him near Scarlet. Like, maybe, like this way kind of thing.
All right.
Try to, like, hurt him.
We'll say
He's
make
just
an
gonna
intimidation
do
check.
more damage to everyone else.
Make me an intimidation check. See how this goes. Yeah, no.
But I don't want to scare him to death. I also want to put a little bit of the fear in him.
Yeah, he'll definitely start moving. Scarlet, an undead harpy from the deepest pits of hell, screaming at the top of their lungs like a banshee, seems to be swooping in the air, chasing after another one of the undead. What do you do?
I'm just gonna cover my ears and stay in my bush.
All right. Ginkgo, you also see this undead harpy launching themselves through the air, screeching and dive bombing something. What do you do?
I'm staying hidden from it as much as I can because I'm just under a tree.
All right.
Wait
You
to
still
loot the
do have-
body.
All right, you can loot the body now. You do have your action for it.
Okay, I am looting the body.
All right, let me pull up what he has. You see on his body, actually make me an investigation check, see what all you can find. Doesn't really hide his stuff, but just in case.
These are terrible.
All right. So the things that jump out to you immediately, there seems to be a bone that has a, like, it looks like a femur, but like it was turned into like a scroll casing. You can pop the top off, and you see that there is some sort of sheath of paper on the inside, and there's also a potion at his waist. We immediately, they're for you. I took the rest, and they're for you.
Love you a lot. Freaking off.
There seems to be some sort of a potion at his waist. Beyond that, you don't find
What
anything.
color potion?
Red. It looks thick and viscous like blood. It's a red, almost brown, sort of irony tinge to it.
Do I sense anything that was like causing this enchantment on us? That like, cause yeah, I can't see shit.
That would probably be next turn.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna stay here because I saw the harpy, and
So
I'm like,
just
yeah, I
potion-
can't stealth now, so I'm just gonna hide under this tree.
All right. Draxus, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, I was gonna run out to Lunar, but the zombies boxed me in, so keep chopping.
All right.
That was
Unfortunately,
garbage.
a
I
natural one
watched
does not
that,
hit.
and that was so bad.
A natural one always misses, regardless of what your modifiers are. The heat of battle sometimes causes even the greatest of swordsmen to miss their mark. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I suppose that's it.
All right. Lothar, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna swing at the one between the two of us.
All right. An 8 will hit.
And then use my spiritual weapon to hit the one directly in front of it.
All right. A 20 will also hit. These things seem to be quite hardy, taking blows that would kill an average person.
I'm just wondering how many times I got.
Bonk.
I mean, he's just that was 11 there, and then yeah.
No, you're spreading out your damage.
Let's keep rocking and rolling, baby.
Yeah. Obi, what do you do?
Just keep firing away.
All right. Going up against the zombie that I assume is closest to you.
Yep.
Yeah, 23 will hit. You get sneak attack. 8 plus what?
Murk that bitch.
6. 8 plus 6 for a grand total of 14. It still stands.
This bitch is sturdy.
Yeah. Lennar screams and runs for his life. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Turns around and he's going to take another shot at you, Triss.
What?
Triss, does a 24 hit?
Oh yeah, it does.
You take 4 points of piercing damage as an arrow clips your wing.
Okay.
Draxus, you see a bolt fly and hit Triss in the wing. And you also hear Lennar screaming bloody murder. All right. Zombie. 2 against Draxus, 2 against Lothar. Against Lothar. 19 and 17.
No, and no.
Against Draxus. 9 and 20.
The 20 hits.
Draxus, you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Every single time, it's been 8. All right.
Hey, you know what's fun?
What?
There's also 8 zombies.
Yes, there is.
It's a fun little coinky dink.
All right. That's 7 points. Oh, zombie has to make a save. Okay, 7 points of damage. It's still standing. Looks just as almost dead as the other one that Obi had hit. Triss, you're pretty sure you smell urine as you're chasing after Lenore.
He's safe enough away. I'm gonna leave him alone. 5, 10. I know I'm over the top of Obi, but we'll do 20. We'll shoot this one.
All right, make me an attack roll. Hey, it hits.
That's good then.
All right, let's test something. Oh. You dealt 11. So Triss, you see this zombie slam its head backwards as you fire the arrow, and it, just like Obi, right in between the eyes. You expect it to crumple, but its head snaps with a sickening crack as it still stands.
Okay.
Scarlet. The enemies are not focused on you. You feel sufficiently hidden. What would you like to do? You gonna stay in your bush?
I'm gonna slightly move out of my bush just so I can keep an eye, just in case, like, they try to attack me.
All right.
And then that's all I'm gonna do.
All right, Genko. You found what you found. What would you like to do?
I want to try and figure out what is causing this.
Make me an Arcana check. You're not quite sure. You've not ran into this before.
I'm going to throw my voice and see if I can get anyone to respond to me. Because I haven't seen any of my friends, but I'm behind cover. I can't see anyone else.
All right.
Where I'm at.
You throw your voice. What do you say?
Where have you all gone?
Lothar, you hear Ginkgo, your loved husband, cry out, "Where have you all gone?"
Now, do Scarlet and Lennar hear this as what I'm saying?
No, Scarlet and Lennar here. Come out, wherever you are.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping it was a by sight thing, so I could have just told them to shut their fucking eyes. Damn it. So I thought it was purely by sight. Shit.
So Scarlet, sounds like something's hunting for you. Draxus, what would you like to do?
Do I hear what she said, or just Lothar?
You would also hear that. Everyone hears it. They just hear some things slightly differently.
So what do I hear? Do I hear her normal?
You hear her normal. You hear him normal.
Fair, I bet. I would call out, screaming that we're over in the main area. There's still zombies out front, and as I continue trying to cut their heads off.
Ginkgo, you hear nothing but a bestial guttural roar in response. Something that shakes you to your very core. Alright, which one are you going after?
May as well go after the one in between me and Lothar, so that way there's an advantage on it.
Alright. You deal a hefty blow, but it still stands.
That's all I got.
Alright. Lothar, what would you like to do?
The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to call out, my dearest Ginkgo, I hear you.
Ginkgo, you hear Lothar's voice crying out in pain before gurgling into a choking death. As if the blood was getting into his lungs. Lothar,
Alright.
what else would you like to do?
So the one between us is still standing?
Yes.
Swing it at it.
Alright. A 9 will hit for 7 bludgeoning damage. It's still standing.
Alright, I
And I
guess
assume
we'll
the bone.
take the bonus on the one below.
Alright. Make me an attack roll. It crumbles and dies. As
All I
the
got?
spiritual hammer just knocks the arrow in a little bit further. Alright, Obi. There's not many left.
You know, as much as Obi would very much love to continue what he's doing, he's growing rather bored just firing arrows at fucking zombies, so he's gonna start stabbing shit.
Fair enough.
So I'm going to swing at the zombie on Obi's right with a short sword.
Alright. Make your an attack. That'll hit for 5 piercing plus sneak attack.
So 10 total.
Alright. It crumbles and dies.
And then I'm going to use an offhand dagger attack on the zombie currently between Lothar and Drax.
Alright. Make an attack roll. You have an additional plus 5 to your attack because you're surrounding it. Yeah, a 23 would definitely hit it for 3 damage. Is that your turn?
And yeah.
Alright. Lennar is going to go hide in a bush himself. He is not hiding very well. His ass is sticking out of the bush. It's literally just his head that's in the bush, and the entire thing is shaking.
Well,
Hey,
yeah,
if he can't see you, you can't see him.
That's what I was
Yep.
gonna say.
The entire bush is shaking with the sound of rustling leaves, and only his head is in the bush. Seeing new meat against you, Obi. Does a 5 hit?
Nope.
Against Jaraxxus. Does a 19 hit? Jaraxxus, you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. Make me a Constitution saving throw. You keep your spell up. Triss, it's your turn. What do you do?
Okay. So how much movement would it be? Would it be like 20 feet to like swoop down and like swing at it with my sword?
I would say it would
how does
probably
that work?
take your
Like, is it-
entire movement to get above it to swoop down. You'd be like 5 feet above it.
Can I get like above, like in the middle of these two?
You'd be above the one in the middle of Lothar, Jaraxxus, and
Okay.
Obi, but you'd be able to swipe at both of them.
So I'm gonna put it here just so I'm not stacked on top of each other, but that's where I am.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
And then I have dual wielding, or two weapon fighting, so I can make 2 short sword movements.
That is
attacks?
correct.
Okay.
That is correct.
So I'm gonna swing at one and swing at the other.
All right. That'll hit. Roll some damage. That'll hit. Roll some damage.
They both will?
Yeah. They're zombies. They're kind of easy to hit.
They got a lot of
I
hit
believe
points.
Your dreadful
That's so many
strike
hit
does
points.
only happen on first one.
I don't know how that works. Fair.
All right.
One moment while I look at the thingy.
All right. For the first one,
Yeah, once per turn.
it will crumple and die. So we'll put you here since you won't be stacked up on anyone. And the second one will take a hefty blow. Scarlet.
Okay, really fucking sick of this, guys.
Bush.
Bush. Ginkgo.
I'm gonna stab myself in the leg with a dart, trying to get rid of this goddamn thing that's messing with my brain. I don't like it.
Make me a wisdom saving throw. And also take some damage.
Okay, I'm gonna do my 1d4 plus 3 piercing damage, because that's what my dart is. Is that fair?
You can just do 1d4.
Okay.
You don't need to do the plus 3. All right, make me a wisdom saving throw. Okay. Is that your turn?
I am going to... I'm gonna... Can I stealth or no?
Yeah, you can stealth.
But then would I be able to still move maybe like half distance?
Yes. When you're stealthing, you move at half speed.
Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, so 1, 2... I just want to get around this corner.
All right.
Like, I want to be just at that kind of where I exited from. I just kind of want to get near
So
that.
you want to get one up more. So that'd be... You've only
That's
moved,
4 movements.
That'd be 4.
So that's half.
Ginkgo, as you move around the corner and you look down towards that throng of undead, you see all your friends.
And that's my stealth roll. Okay.
It seems that whatever has been affecting your mind has been broken. And all it took was
Me stabbing myself in the
being
leg.
able to being able to break through it with a shock of pain.
Everyone, stabby, stabby. I'm just gonna be very
Go stab
pissed.
your friends. It'll help them.
Ginkgo's a little bit of a rage right now. He's very angry because none of his friends left him, and he's just still pissed.
Fair enough.
He's just a ball of feathers and rage.
All right, Draxus, it is your turn.
Okay, but have y'all seen birds when they get mad and they get all like fluffed up?
They're adorable.
Because that's all I'm picturing right now when I look
I
at it.
literally was on my lunch break, and I had a bird perch on the fence, and I just watched it for like 3 minutes as it was singing and stuff, and it was wonderful, and I loved it.
Birds are the best.
I loved it so much.
I know.
It was so great.
I'm pretty great.
I don't call you.
I know.
Keep
I call
chopping.
you a tree, so it's fair.
All right, Draxus, what do you do?
Keep chopping.
Keep chopping.
No,
Nope. 18 for 11.
Yep.
You deal 11 points of damage, and it looks pretty hurt. Lothar.
No,
Yes, I realize this is going on pretty far.
Like at work, I'm like so desperate for a distraction sometimes that like occasionally we'll have birds just fly into the shop, and if I see one, I just go bird and just stare at it until somebody
I'm going
brings me back to
to
reality.
hit the zombie right there next to us.
All right. 17 for 9. That'll hit, and that'll be 9 damage. At this point, y'all pretty much have it set. So we'll just take you out of turn order. And we'll say you clean up the rest of the undead.
I mean, yeah, at that point, we're just Shaun of the Dead, circle beating the thing.
Yeah, exactly. Scarlet. After about a minute, which is about as long as it takes for them to kill everything, you start hearing the voices of your friends once again.
I'm gonna come out, like, stick my head out of the bush and be like, guys, is that you?
You see your friends.
I
Or at
want
least
my
your
friends
party
and my
member.
friends.
However you-
Scarlet, we all heal. Do I see Ginkgo?
Yeah, you see Ginkgo.
I run and hug Ginkgo.
Kind of scowling a little bit because I'm still pissed. I'm just ball of feathered rage right now. I hug him back, but I'm just glaring.
Lennar?
I just sprint
has to
off looking
skip
for
now.
Lennar.
You easily find Lennar, still head in the bush, shaking. He smells of urine.
Did he piss himself?
I just grab him by the waist, pull him out, and just wrap my arms tightly around him.
He squeaks. He'll take an attack because he doesn't realize it's you.
That's fine. I figured.
Someone else go investigate the body because I did a shit job.
Does a 20 hit?
It would, but I'll be fine.
Take 1 piercing damage. Roll me a wisdom saving throw. Lennar just hit you. You know what your sword does.
Makes me angry, but it's Lennar.
You know what your sword does.
You rolled a 1, dude.
I guess I end up dropping him. I don't know.
You know how Scarlet was seeing, Lennar, that's what you see in front of you. Some undead monstrosity with flame dripping out of its mouth.
Run, Lenore, run.
Am I gonna
Draxus, I would like you to roll initiative. The rest of you are able to hear this. If anyone would like to begin to intervene, as you hear Lennar go,
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Draxus.
Draxus, you don't hear Lennar speaking.
Let's go
You just
traditional
see
Lothar roll there, by the way, for initiative.
you just see what's in front of you.
Everybody
As
better stop me.
Everyone's immediately like, no. All right. Let's see. Lothar, Obi, Scarlet. Triss, are you going to try to intervene?
How many arrows I
Great roll, Ginkgo. Yeah, high five.
Sure. 1 second.
Yep.
You don't hurt, baby.
I was in a different screen. I opened chat so I could count how many arrows I used. That's not good.
All right. Now it's a race against time to see if you can't stop Jaraxxus.
Enjoying this way too much, I just have to say.
Thank you.
A little glee in your voice is just ridiculous.
Should we just tie him up for like a minute, see if that time passes?
Obi, you hear an altercation outside that seems to be between Lennar and Jaraxxus. What do you do?
I have what, 30 feet of movement?
25 feet of movement.
Okay, I can at least get there.
Yes.
I'm coming!
You
I'll
see
try
Jaraxxus and Lennar. What do you do?
See if I can't. I'm gonna fire an arrow at Jaraxxus, seeing if I can't draw his attention at least.
Alright, make me an attack roll. You do get sneak attack. You have an ally within 5 feet. Do you wish to apply sneak attack? That's the thing. Going for the kill. Draxus, you take 19 points of damage.
I stopped him.
I assume that immediately knocks you out. Alright. Lennar sees you drop, looks over at Obi.
Why is everyone attacking each other?
Nah, that should be the end of it.
Lennar is going to, despite the fact that you are about to attack him, he's going... Yeah, true, fair. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, could have just been because you got stabbed. He is going to attempt to stabilize you. No, he does not. Draxus, please type into chat /GM roll 1d20. GM roll is one word. Yes, 1d20. Okay. Triss, it's your turn.
And so I've heard what's going on.
Yeah, you heard there's starting to be another altercation. considering how your allies were.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, what's the range for charm person? Try that fail again. I gotta see them within range. Oh, it's 30 feet.
Yes.
Is that 30 feet?
Let me check. I assume you're on the ground now.
It's fucking 40. I think I'm still a foot in the air. I mean, 10 feet or whatever it is in the air.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit out of range. Draxus is unconscious, currently on the ground, prone, with an arrow in his shoulder.
Can I yell, Lenore, come this way?
Okay. Scarlet, what do you do?
I'm going to try to get to Lenore.
Okay. As you round the corner, you see Draxus face first in the ground, in the grass, an arrow sticking out from his shoulder blade with Obi in a position where it shows that he had just fired.
Don't want to ask. Just save his legs.
All right. Kinko, it is your turn. What do you do?
Well, I don't have any key to use any healing on him anyway, but...
Listen, was this payback for me smacking you like a pinata on the first session?
No. I'm stealing my hat at work.
Oh, also, Lothar, your shield of faith goes away.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Kind of hard to concentrate on a spell when you're unconscious.
It means you're not trying hard enough.
You're not trying hard enough.
So, question is the thing that is is this kind of I'm like out of character? Is this shit that we're dealing with? Is this contagious, or is this just, or is it something to do with his sword? I just want to know if it's like the same thing that Scarlet and I and Lennar were dealing with, or is this something different?
Make me an Arcana check. You can also go with a religion check, if that's better. Although that 18 will answer your question. So, whatever effect the mage had done, you had noticed that it was not contagious. However, considering the fact that Draxus is carrying a sword that looks like it might be cursed, considering the fact that it looks like it was ripped straight out of hell, it might have something to do with that.
Okay, so so we're not going to catch that everyone's a zombie vision again from trying to help Drax. I was just making sure it's not like, oh, but then you interact with him, you're going to get it. Okay. I don't think I have enough movement to get to him with a healing potion. Okay, so basically we have 6 turns to get to him. Is that what we have, or?
You don't know.
Best case scenario, we have like 5. Worst case scenario, we have 2.
Okay, I should be able to make it to him. Honey, you hand me a healing potion, and I will run it to him. I have none.
You can also stabilize him, which would make it where he cannot
I
die.
do have medicine. Like I have as a skill. Would that be that?
The reason I'm saying that is I have healing word. I can do it at range. I just don't know if we're about to move. If I can have range on it.
Okay, I have medicine, so I could stabilize. Is that correct? If I can get to him.
Would I be allowed to toss while as Ginkgo's running in that direction? Can I toss a healing vial?
That's my 8 movement. I can get right.
Sorry, I was answering a question. I will say your initiatives are right next to each other, and you guys have, considering you guys' relationship and past together, yeah, I'll allow Lothar to have handed Ginkgo a potion.
Okay.
A little bit early.
Okay, with my this is where I got with my 8 movement.
Yep. Lothar, it's your turn.
All right.
Actually, no, I'll say your turn was forfeited for the potion. Are you okay with that?
I just don't know if I was in range because I could cast healing word.
You'd also have to see him.
Feet. But I know that's my thing. I don't know how high up these things are for me to be able to see them. That's my thing.
They're 15-foot high walls.
I wouldn't be able to see. Okay. So then that was my action, correct?
Yeah.
But I still have my movement.
I'll allow it. I allow you to move. Move. You see a tent.
All right. There's my 6. All right.
All right. Obi. You stopped Jiraxis.
That I did.
What would you like to do?
I don't know. I didn't think this one. Goal was stop Dorks. I stopped Dorks.
All right. Is that all you want to do?
Hold on. I'll go over to Dorks, who he's just unconscious right now, right?
Seems to be. There's blood trickling from the wound that you had just given him.
Okay. I will use some of the water in my water skin and splash it in his face to try and wake his ass back up.
Make me a medicine check. Jiraxis, you don't need to make any more rolls. You're stabilized. You're not awake, but you're stabilized.
I'll take it.
That allows us to remove from turn order.
Bonus action. I'm gonna need that arrow back.
Rip it out of his shoulder.
Yep.
True friendship.
So, since Ginkgo can get to Jiraxis, are you going to give him the potion to get him back up?
No.
Because you said he's stabilized, yes? So we could take the time for Lothar to get him to cast a healing spell. Is that correct?
Yes.
Then we'll save the healing potion. Does that sound good, sweetheart?
Yeah, I'm going to cast some heals.
All right. All right. Cast some heals. Jiraxis, you heal 4 points of damage as you come back to consciousness.
I'm going to, at this moment...
Your shoulder is very sore.
use my Heart's Divine Power, and I'm going to regain a level 1 slot. I'm going to.
You had used your Channel Divinity to.
Channel Divinity, but I have my Heart's Divine Power.
That is a Channel Divinity.
Motherfucker.
They use the same resource.
Well, I take that back then. Alright, but I still cast another Cure Wounds on him.
Alright.
Why does it have it separate on my sheet then, though?
Because it's an optional rule that they added, so it's no longer, it's not in one big thing.
Oh, okay.
They said, here, this is what clerics can do. Then later they said, how about they can do more?
I'm gonna use I got probably done for the night. This fucking wicked ass battle. What are you at, Draxus? I'm gonna go ahead and use my last level 1 on a cure.
All right. You heal 5.
Alright. I got 2 level 2s left. I'll use those both for prayer healing for us once we get settled.
Alright. So, twilight begins to come over.
Not before I drag that son of bitch's body inside that tower.
Someone else check the mage's body. I did not do a good job. I was panicking.
I'm dragging his body into the fucking tower.
Ginkgo, to you. So, one of the things that I would like to let you all know, you don't know if you did a good or a bad job when you roll. You think you did the best job regardless of what you roll.
I was just assuming Ginkgo's in a panic and he then stabbed himself.
I mean, that is true.
I had to stab myself. I feel like I'm not in a good headspace.
I also don't want a dead corpse outside these walls right now.
I was gonna say, am I still angry at Lenar?
No, you're not.
I'm
gonna when you were knocked unconscious.
I'm gonna refinish my hug because that hug was interrupted rudely.
Lenar hugs you back and you hear him whimper, I'm sorry I stabbed you. Please don't be mad at me.
I'm not mad. I understand there's a lot of stuff going on at the time. It's okay.
I
I'm just disappointed.
I fought a couple of them off. I was able to use my fire, and it actually seemed to do stuff. And then I was firing at one that was in the air. I don't know where they went. They look like a harpy of death.
I'm not gonna tell him. I'm not gonna tell him that it was our friends. I'm just gonna leave him believing that he did a good job.
He certainly does believe that he did a good job. All right, Lothar, what would you like to do with the mage's body?
I'm bringing them where I'm at right now.
All right.
Bring them inside this tower.
Okay. You bring the mage into the tower.
I'm then going to suggest we need to search this tent here. Someone should search this tent here.
I'll search this tent.
I'm going to cast guidance on Ginkgo to search this tent here.
The whole hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
So I roll with advantage?
If Lothar would like to do the help action, you get the advantage, and I'll also allow the guidance to be on top of that. So it'd be advantage plus a d4. Since you all have time to properly look.
Oh, we still need the creepy music.
I'm getting rid of it now.
I'm loving this music.
No, it's the flies. I can't I come from the land of buzzing flies. I cannot stand that sound.
I will agree. Like, I'm terrified to go to Australia.
No, don't be. It's just annoying more than anything. I'd never been bitten by a spider until I moved to America. So you're
That's it.
fine.
My biggest fear in this entire world is spiders.
Yeah, no. They're fine. Just like don't you it's like those videos of people who pick up like a blue ring octopus and then they get stung and they die and they're like, well,
That's their fault. That's their fault.
you
Yeah.
picked up a blue ring octopus.
Well, in fairness, though, I live in the area of the brown recluse and the
Yeah.
black widow. Like, I
You're
live
fine.
in it. It's so scary.
It just makes me sad when people are like, Australia, I'm never going to go there because everything wants to kill you. And it's like, but you're missing out on the beautiful stuff.
Beautiful stuff that also wants to kill you.
But if you're just
But at least
respectful of
it's
things,
but at least it's beautiful. I don't mind if it's beautiful and wants to kill me. It's the ugly things that want to kill me.
just don't go anywhere where there be there.
Beautiful and kill me is fine. Let it come.
I welcome death.
Okay, so we had a 15 with a +3 because guidance is awesome.
All right, with an 18. Ginkgo, as you and Lothar search through the tent trying to find what you can, what you do notice is that the mage's tent seems to be built for comfort, as if he was going to be staying here for a bit. It includes a plush cot, a chair that looks to have been properly built, almost as if like he had brought it from like a legitimate furniture. It's a very well made chair. A full on writing desk, various supplies that sit upon it, such as an ink vial, some quills, and various other stationery. You see a chest with very comfortable, fine clothes in it. In addition, inside the chest is a leather bag that contains the following 35 silver pieces, 30 gold pieces, 5 platinum pieces, a pearl about the size of an human eye. In addition to all of that, a small journal.
What language is the journal written in?
The journal seems to be written in less of a language and more of a code. It seems to be something that you would have to sit down and decipher, as it is using the alphabet for the common tongue, but it is not following any sort of language. It's more of garbled gobbledygook.
Did you say there's a chest though in there?
Yes, that was the chest that contained clothes and a leather bag with a bunch of money in it and a pearl about the size of a human eye.
All right, cool. I put that all for the cart on there because I would like to use that chest in a further point.
All right. The chest is like a full-on trunk kind of chest. Like I don't know how to describe it other than the wicker chest
iron?
that.
Okay, so just straight wicker. It's not iron.
No,
bound
no,
then?
no. It is made out of wood and metal. I was just gonna say it's about the size of the wicker chest that Kaylin and I have. I just don't know how to describe how big it is.
Like they can see that. It's about, I don't know feet. It's about a meter, just under a meter.
All right, yeah.
Like long, and then about maybe about like 3/4 of a meter tall, deep.
It's a pretty big chest.
It's decent sized.
Yeah.
You could probably fit like
So
a toddler could lie down in it.
So it's
Like a
basically
3-year-old.
it's basically a foot box, right? So it's
Yeah.
about
Kinda.
about meter wide, about a foot and a half tall, like so half meter tall. For that.
It yeah. It's almost like this person was going to be traveling and living in this area for a while.
Okay, no, that's good. I just put foot box for it because I know about. I mean, it's not doing anything detrimental, but like it'll hold valuables.
It'll
Is
hold a
it
lot.
is it wooden and iron bound, or is it just?
It's wooden iron bound, yes. Whoever this mage was, they had money,
Love
as
that
is
for them.
very plain to
That is
see.
most definitely money. All right, so I just put all that, so y'all know. I just put all that inside the cart, on the cart ledger.
Ginkgo, I just realized you have jeweler's kits proficiency, right?
Yes.
Why don't you roll me a wisdom or intelligence jeweler's kit check? DC
Okay.
for this is 13.
So, sorry. So, am I clicking
You can
jeweler's tools or am I just clicking a skill check?
click jeweler's tools and it'll say query attribute. You can choose wisdom or intelligence. Your choice. Which one would you like to choose?
Oh shit! I didn't realize I had advantage going. I'm sorry.
You're fine. Uh, Lothar, would you like to do guidance?
I would love to do guidance.
Yeah, throw me a d4. Just because you're ridiculously close to the DC that I set, and you missed it by 1. That pearl does look like it would fetch a pretty penny. Not quite sure how much it is. We'll say with as close as you got, you feel you could probably sell it for anywhere between 80 and 120 gold.
It's very weird not playing a money-driven character this time.
Because you'd just be
Tara would
all
have been
over
all
that.
on that shit.
Is it good if I search on the mage's body?
And I
Yeah.
assist and I point out, well, this is where I looked, but I was in a panic.
Yep, you can make me an investigation check.
Do I get
Lothar.
advantage or no?
We'll say since Ginkgo had already checked it once, no, you can throw a d4 onto it, though, because guidance.
Putting guidance on it. You heard it.
A 14. The only thing that Ginkgo did not find with his check is in one of the pockets you find a small ring box that is quite well jeweled and decorated. And inside you find a ring sitting in a small pillow. I didn't catch that.
I said, gasp. He was going to propose to somebody.
Evil people don't get to experience love. That's a rule.
Well, he's not gonna now.
Well, you're never gonna be head of a corporation. It's no way to
Ruined
get
his
a
sentence.
head in life.
Oh.
Lothar, the design of the ring is quite nice. It seems to be made out of silver with the actual face of the ring, looking to be a brass shield.
What was that last part?
The face of the ring seems to be a brass shield. It's a silver and brass ring with the face of it being a shield.
Got it. Thank you. Can I make a Arcana or Religion check on the shield on the ring?
You can do Arcana or History. You have no clue.
Nah, things look funny in pictures.
Mm-hmm. Ginkgo, as you're going through the coins that this necromancer had, you do find a couple that you didn't have before. You find 5, but they are all the same, though you don't have them. In fact, it's the platinum pieces that you find.
Does that detract from the platinum pieces that I put into our privy?
If Ginkgo would like to take them for himself.
I'm gonna set one aside so that if I get enough money, I'm gonna purchase it from the group.
I'll accept that.
Y'all are piling all your stuff together, and you're like, if I get enough money, how do you get the money if you're all piling it together?
Secrets.
But yes, that
This
is what
becomes a
you all
drop in the
find.
bucket.
Have you
This
heard
is-
of Have you heard of Chippendales?
This is what you all find. As night falls over the camp and you go
Whoa,
throughout.
whoa! Before night falls. Oh wait, what?
It's already twilight when you guys were doing this.
I know, but I'm saying there are people outside this comfort ring.
The comfort ring.
Yeah, it's this giant square. They're all down there.
You guys would like to go into the yes square instead of
Hey
no
guys,
square?
do you see where I'm at right now? We all want to be here, don't we? We all want to be here. It sounds like a fun place.
Lothar, as you walk in, it reeks of death. Like
I don't give a
stale
shit.
script and
It's the most
battlefield.
protected place we got. Plug
To everyone
your
who is not
nose.
to everyone who is not a of a soldiering background, this is not a pleasant place.
Y'all can drag these corpses out, okay? But this is the most protected thing we have.
I'm gonna pick up Lennar and carry him there myself, using 5 points of lay on hands as I carry him there, just because I feel bad.
On him?
Yeah, he's a little bit hurt, and I know that was a big battle for him.
That is exactly how much he was missing. Lennar is currently the healthiest out of everybody at the moment.
Yeah, he was fine.
All right,
He
so
did more damage than he
on
received.
on the notes of everybody's fine. Here, I got 2 more level 2 spells for the day. How about 2? Let's just hang around here and sing "Kumbaya" for 20 minutes. How about that?
Prayer of healing.
You know it. 2 of them.
Yes. Throw me 2 prayers of healing.
We're halfway there.
Everyone heals 14.
All right, second
14?
one. Yeah, well, there's
Yep.
2 coming.
So everyone heals 22 in total.
It's quick math.
Yeah. All right, as night falls, real this time, who would like to take up first watch?
I got your first watch.
All right. Does anyone wish to join Lothar in first watch? All right. Make you can either both make me a perception check, or one of you makes it at advantage. Unless if it's Lothar, then you make it at normal because dark vision.
Obviously, and I'm not making it.
So you want me to make it
Actually,
an
sorry, I
advantage?
should say, do any of you light a fire, or do you sit in the dark?
I mean, the fire would be inside of the tower.
Yeah, so Draxus, you can make me a perception check.
At advantage, because I'm not rolling it. And with guidance.
Yeah.
I'll cast it. You cast it. Someone cast it.
It's a good spell. It's the spammable spell. With a 14, the first part of the night seems to be quiet.
All right, who's next up?
You can go.
Does anyone wish to join Triss?
How many more shifts do we need? Because I just want to make sure we have enough people for enough shifts.
I think it's
4 in
right?
total. Yep, 4 in total.
I can
Fine
assist.
for myself though.
So
Right.
just Triss?
I can join Triss on this one if
Yeah.
we feel like Scarlet and Obi will at least take.
Yeah, I
each
can
one.
take one of them.
Well, we have still have Scarlet, Obi, and Lennar.
Well,
So someone would have to go by themselves.
mm-hmm.
I'd say
Alright.
whichever one of them at least one of them have dark vision. Be
Oh yeah, I
at
don't
least
have
solo.
That'd be
what do I roll? Perception, right?
Perception. You do not have dark vision, it is at disadvantage. Or Ginkgo can do a help action to give you basic roll.
All help action.
The second part of the night seems to be quiet.
Love that.
Let me just.
So after we do this, can we maybe end it? Because it's 11:30
Yeah.
and I have work in the morning.
I know. I'm getting there. All right. Third watch.
Perception.
All right. Obi and Scarlet, or just Obi?
Yeah, I'll go solo since I have dark vision.
All
I
right.
figured me and Lennar could go together.
All right. With a 15, the third part of the night, Obi, you are on watch when you notice a patrol of what seems to be burly, muscular figures in the distance. They don't get close, but they do seem to look in your direction before cresting over a hill and continuing off out of eyesight.
I'll just keep a mental note of that. They didn't try attacking or anything, but just keep a track of what direction they were heading.
All right.
And
they were heading south.
And was I able to tell what they are, or was all I got was tall, muscular figures?
With a 15, you would realize that Two of them seem to be about the same size as a human, maybe like Jiraxis' size, but like heftier, more wide. And one of them seemed to be. Hold on, let me look at something real quick. Where did I put it? There, did I put it? And one of them, so two of them were about human size, and the third one was probably about 13 foot tall.
That's a big fucker.
But
Alright.
it's hard to tell if it was 13 foot tall or 10 foot tall, or you're kind of basing that off of, okay, if the smaller sizes were about Jiraxis' height. And finally, Scarlet and Lennar. Lennar will give you advantage, Scarlet. He will do the help action for you. Yes. With an 18, as dawn comes and breaks over the horizon, you do notice one thing.
What do I notice?
I'm getting there.
He's drawing it out
Yeah.
for anticipation.
No, that's not what I was going for. It's more of I
Dick
need
is
to
what you're
grab
doing.
it. Huh?
Mm-hmm. Nothing. I didn't
Mm,
call you a dick.
yeah. Yeah. You do notice one thing.
Dun, dun, dun.
On a hill, looks to be just passing over top of a hill, cresting, almost looks purple in the early morning light. Uh, very stocky, almost the shape of a bear, but as it turns to look at you, it has the face of an owl. And beside it is a tiny little baby cub, also with the face of an owl.
Do I know what it is?
Make me a nature or arcana check. Yes, you do know what this is. You've seen them before. They're originally a creation of a mad mage that was very much into splicing creatures together, but for whatever reason, one of these creatures ended up being able to not only live and uh, wander throughout the land, but thrive and repopulate. They are not too common because they are still pretty recent, but you would know them as an owl bear.
I'm in love. I want it.
You're my favorites.
Those and the freaking turtle ducks from Avatar.
Yes. You notice it's maybe about a couple football fields away, and it just seems to meander off onto its way.
I will name him George.
If Baldur's Gate has told me anything, you don't mess with an owl bear.
No, you do not.
I had a pet one in my first D&D game, and his name was Winnie the Hoot.
Okay, I love that so much.
Yeah, we rescued him. He was a baby.
But yeah, with that, morning comes, and that is where we'll leave it off.
No, we need the owlbear. The baby. I'll help you. Don't worry. I got you.
Oh, come on. They're not that bad.
The
Where we are
babies.
right now, literally, it's a dice roll to whether or not we can survive the encounter. It's a total party wipe. It literally goes that heavy.
The baby.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you would be able to survive it.
But that is not an encounter that I feel safe sitting there going like, let's give it a shot, baby. Let's go.
I mean, how many hit points do you have?
Not fucking enough for one of their claw attacks, or two of their claw attacks. I'm sorry, two of their claw attacks and a fucking beak attack. Sorry, did I throw too much out there on that one?
I don't know if it's what it's like in 3.5, but they don't have that many attacks.
Oh, well, they had at least 3 attacks in 3.5, and it was horrible, and it was bad. I
They
didn't
have
like being a
two
part
in
of it.
5e. It two. However, I will spoil for you. There you go.
Yeah,
Constipating.
you don't want none of that. That's one fucking hit.
The babies.
No,
Just
that
take
that
the
that,
baby and run.
that was
Well,
two of
no,
their
that would
hits
be
just
bad.
combined. That is one turn from them.
If you pick up the baby and run, you're definitely dead.
I'm leaving you.
We rescued it because the mom had been killed.
Yeah.
And it was all alone. That's why we
Yeah.
had an owlbear. We did not kill the owlbear. A bugbear killed the owlbear. And then our monk became a god. It was
we
weird.
should have left the undead alive and brought the owl bear, and we could have had fun.
Yeah, and then the mage could have resurrected the mama owlbear into a zombie.
Speaking
but the
of,
baby owl bear would have broke the spell because mother's love.
can I see if I recognize any of the corpses really quick? If they're any of my family?
Sure, make me a. We'll say this is a medicine check.
Okay, but I'm
You're
gonna go
trying
to bed though.
get your
Okay.
corpses.
Good night.
Bye, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Most of them are pretty far gone, but you do recognize that yes, these are some of the corpses from your village.
I want to bury them.
You do so. Probably not. They're pretty far rotted. Not all of them are from your family, from your village. Some of them are just corpses. Not entirely sure of who. They're more fresh.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Don't let the owl bears bite.
All right, let me change some stuff. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. See you.